Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
We'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Monasterio goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That to right. Carroll makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
No ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. McCarthy gets under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Carroll went deep in his most recent game. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bowers settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swings through that.
0-1.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mitchell gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Josh Naylor. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth,
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Late swing, foul to the left. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
In the air, left field, Bowers makes the grab, And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Up the middle, and that one handled, jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. Now here's Jake Bauers. Ripped on a line to center. McCarthy makes the grab, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. A changeup missing. And a count 1-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cameron hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to short. To first, and he beats it.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right field. Cameron makes the grab, 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Adrian Del Castillo. In the dirt, blocked.
1 strike.
And that one popped to short. Ortiz snags it, and that is thought back to work. Just missed. And that one a little below the knees. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And a ground ball to first, and it stays fair.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1 on the nailer. They get 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Daz Cameron stands in now and watches strike 1. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Top of the third, no score. And now 1-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in. Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cameron pulls that one down, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Fouled off. He was late. Left field. Bowers on his way over. Snags it for the second out. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. That one lifted to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Turang, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Monasterio. On the ground to third. Suarez fires to first in time. Now it's Christian Yelich. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Ripped to short. Perdomo on to first. And he has thrown 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. Going on.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to left his first time. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the
swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Around third. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Gurriel gets a piece.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base run.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His second of the year. It's 4-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. In the air, right field, Cameron. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. He's 0 for 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Mitchell gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And there's the strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chase Field, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And that's through there for a strike. Hoskins working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Del Castillo makes the grab, and there's one down. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The Diamondbacks leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Garrett Mitchell digs in now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Throws to second, and that's a double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Misses the sweeper. Mitchell at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires, and that misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
And we're back. We head to the
Number
bottom of the
25.
5th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Ketel Marte. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That one not close. Ball 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So a man at first. And now here is Josh Naylor. He's 2 for 2. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Oh, 1 down. Foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground. And foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Pass up with it to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Gurriel. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Suarez stands at second with 2 gone. Out to short, Ortiz. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 7-0.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
So 2 down, and now Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Ortiz sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. Back here in the desert, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a quick out, number 1. Daz Cameron at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Corrals it. 2 down. This is Bryce Terang. To the right side. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Nobody left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Mears back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
On a line out towards center. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1, 2, 3. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Yelich at the dish. That one missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1. In the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 1 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Bauers.
Oops.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
And that's strike 1.
Ball.
In the dirt. And that's in there at the knees.
1 and 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Another.
Pitching for Milwaukee.
Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. And now it's going to be Josh Naylor. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Hoskins steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Tap foul at the plate.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of the... And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. New inning getting started. Digging in, Garrett Mitchell. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And ball 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Joseph Ortiz. That's in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Over to Perdomo. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the right fielder, Daz Cameron.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts. Back here at Chase Field, here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Monasterio makes the play, and there's one down. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one in the air center field. Mitchell puts it away, and there's 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
In the air, center field. McCarthy trying to get there. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Low, but in for a strike, and that was the sweeper. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that ninth inning. For being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And here is Hoskins. Fastball for a strike. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That's a base hit. And now two aboard. Next for the Brewers, Jake Bauers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And the runners will move up. And it's fouled away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
A little bit low. And it's 2-2. Thought is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.